And we back! Welcome to Spin Sessions, the platform to have an open conversation, not just with the spinners, the superstars that they are, but as well as the spectators, the promoters, and the guys changing tires in the back, working hard in the sun. This is a conversation between us as a whole community. The landscape of this spinning movement, this culture that is not only exploded on the South African scene, but now is officially on the international scene. We got spinners traveling not just locally, but internationally, showcasing South African talented individuals at their best. This is Spin Sessions. Season 6, right here in the heartbeat of Red Bull Shay'imoto. I'm at 2025, where 8 of the very best in South Africa are battling it out for that #1 top spot, the crown of Red Bull Shay'imoto for 2025. We got the crowd favorite, we got Punjaro, we got the seed of Ndaba, aka Prince out here. Big names like Fikey and Zico, and the reigning defending champion, Mzansi, who is gonna take that #1 top spot. We are with a very special guest. This gentleman, his name is Prince. His surname is Ndaba, which makes him the seed and the son of the legendary Ndaba, who we've called King Gesh for so many years. Prince, bro, I'm so happy to see you at Red Bull Shay'imoto. You've made it to the top 8. How do you feel about your chances competing amongst some of the best spinners in South Africa?
Firstly, big thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. Yeah, man, I'm quite excited for this top 8 and going up against the best drivers in South Africa, and I think I stand a good chance because I've been practicing and my rounds have been going really well.
I like it. You put a lot of focus, a lot of effort, and some actual practice and choreography into your rounds. How does it feel to have the pressure of being the legend's son, as in your father Magesh, who's a great coach and a great father to you?
Obviously, it's quite some pressure, but I think I'm handling it quite well. I've got big shoes to fill, and yeah, I'm chopping away at it slowly.
Got to ask you a question. A lot of people, especially during this weekend, were like, yo, where's Magesh Jr., where's Magesh Jr.? And I'm like, his name is Prince, because I feel you got to etch out your own entity, your own identity. Don't get me wrong, you respect your father and his legacy. In your personal opinion, do you want to be known as Prince or Magesh Jr.?
Honestly, it's up to the people. I don't mind both. They're both my names, so yeah, I'm okay with anything.
Just like that. However, this boy's name is Prince. You're going to know his name after this weekend because he's going to etch it in your memory. Who's your first battle in your top 8?
My first battle, I've got Makasafaya.
Nice, man. Also nice clean runs. Made it in the top 8. You're battling the very best, and you think you got what it takes to take him out in a respective manner?
I mean, I've been looking at him. He's a very good driver. One of the underdogs for sure. But yeah, I think I've got the edge over him.
So you're a young spinner. Let the people know how old you are.
I am 20 years old.
20 years young. What advice do you have for up-and-coming spinners? You know, this sport is blowing up in the national South African borders. Overseas, we've got people now being exported to Jackie Circuit, Curaçao. What advice do you have for young people that actually not only just want to spin, but make a legacy for themselves in the spinning world?
Look, it is a tough industry. They are very good drivers, and sometimes the fans won't be on your side. But remember, you're here to build your name, and yeah, block out any negativity. Focus on what you're doing, and you'll go far.
You know, one of the good things coming out of your camp, you know, obviously representing KwaMagesh, which is the home of spinning in the Eastern area of Johannesburg. It's also a training ground. You guys have got a lot of merch currently on the market, and the merch has one theme, and that's a God-fearing team. Tell us a little bit of how important your faith is to you.
Our faith is very important. We don't walk without God. We
Amen.
ask God to lead the way all the time. So,
Amen.
yeah, with us, everything we do through prayer.
I like people that are rooted in this world. Now, you've had and spun so many different vehicles. Tell us a little bit about the E30 that you brought out here.
This is my car, Hercules. It's actually my first car. It's the car that I started to learn how to spin with, so it's quite a special car for me. And yeah, I think it does well for what it is.
What motor is it packing?
I've got a Lexus V8 non-VVT.
My kind of guy, because you'll know I'm a big V8 kind of guy. Listen, I want to wish you all the best of luck. You are the father of a great man. May you etch your name in this world, in this spinning, in this community. All the best for Red Bull Shay'imoto 2025.
Thank you, Uncle Vic.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's come to this part of spinning where the torch is now being passed on to the next generation of spinners. From fathers to sons. Spinning is here to stay. It's growing, it's evolving, and we're taking this sport to the world. One of the most biggest personalities in the smallest package, and definitely a crowd favorite here at Red Bull Shay'imoto, the one and only Punjaro. That's it, Punjaro. How are you? How do you feel about your chances of taking that ultimate Shay'imoto trophy home tonight?
Practice runs are going good, so I'm happy.
You look very comfortable in your practice. You know, you own the pitch wherever you go. You've had a great mentor, a great coach. You love your brother loves you. Is he coming out to support you out here, or is he on the digital space?
He's coming out to support me.
Now that's what I'm talking about, brotherly love. Now, first and foremost, I am inviting you to Spin Sessions, to our very own podcast. Do we have your buy-in there? Are you coming to spend some time with me on the couch?
No problem.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, one of our future guests, the one and only, the talented little package we call Punjaro. Next up, one of two awesome female drivers that made it into the top 16 of Red Bull Shay'imoto. I'm chilling with the one and only Miss Robin Fontaine. How are you, Robin?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Well done for making you into the top 16, man. I'm glad to see more women coming up in the ranks and you know, bringing the battle to the boys. Tell me, growing up, who was one of your mentors in the spinning game?
That would definitely be my twin brother, Red Bull. He's the one that always pushes me hard, and I'm always shocked and I get goosebumps when I see him performing so well. And we're the same age, but he shocks me every time he performs.
Now tell us a little bit about your family, because Team ARB is literally a whole family of spinners. Tell us a little bit about your Team ARB dynamics.
Team ARB actually stands for Alison, Robin, and my twin brother's nickname in the spinning industry, Ballas.
Because it's got brass bells.
So my father first introduced my elder sister, Alison Fontaine, into the spinning industry. She was also young, I think it was around 16 there. And then eventually my twin brother, and they didn't think I was going to spin. And then I said, no, I want to see what it's all about. And then since then I've always been competing with my twin brother.
Nice. So it's a healthy relationship of competitiveness. How did it feel? You know, you're a rookie to Red Bull Shay'imoto, and when I keep trying telling people, you know, when you spin at normal spin events, which we love and respect, but you come then from that atmosphere and you come to this platform where there's lights, big cameras, expensive production. How does that intimidate a spinner when you're at the start line ready to do your qualifying run?
I'm shaking in my boots. I feel overwhelmed. I feel still in disbelief. I didn't even think I would make Red Bull. I just knew I would enter this year, next year, and the year after that until I got the opportunity.
And that's what I like to hear, because consistency is key. You know, I got a lot of young people who come up to me like, yo Vic, give us some advice, you know, give us a little counsel. And usually it comes down to this statement: consistency is key. If you love what you do, you'll always do it at 110% of your capability, and you'll do it every day to the best. What's the next big thing for you, Robin? You got a whole bright future. What do you want to like achieve in the next 24 months or so?
I'm also looking to represent the females in Red Bull Shay'imoto. I'm coming also to claim the trophy, whether it's third, second or first.
Bah! So next year we can expect your entry?
Definitely, I'm not going to stop. The year after that, just know I entered every year.
Now give us a little bit of insight on, you know, you're a lady in, and I say this, it's not really a male-dominated sport because the ladies are repping hard. But those first few spin events that you attended and you were competing against male counterparts, were you intimidated because you were going up against a man?
Definitely. Last time people tried to press me on the pitch and it was like, no, don't let him get in your head or get under your skin, don't make you nervous or want to come off of the pitch. Push them and show them that you can do it just as good as a man and even better.
That's what I like to hear. So listen, there's a lot of international trading. You know, we got these talented individuals being exported, doing events in Curaçao, Jackie Circuit. You know, the world is recognizing our talented spinners. Where do you see spinning going in the next 5 years?
Obviously international.
Just like that, right? Because that's where we deserve to be, because South Africa is full of talented individuals, man. Whether spinners, accountants, domestic workers, traffic officials. We got some mad talent out here.
And females are coming in.
Most deaf. So it's a scientific fact that ladies have a better reaction time over men. You know, from a drag racing perspective, there's always lights. We call it the Christmas tree lights, and ladies tend to react to men. Do you feel that gives you a competitive edge in the spin pitch?
Yes, because we all know females are more emotionally driven, so it does get to you, and I feel like you're on your nerves and you weigh more weight. So I definitely do think that you react faster and you're just more on your nerves. I don't know how to explain it.
If you had to describe yourself in a couple of lines and words, what would those lines and words look like?
I think it would be definitely fierce,
Nice.
confident, and,
I like how she hit that deep tone there. Confident.
and just powerful. Young with power.
Once again, I say this all the time. Any advice for the youth of South Africa in general, not just spinners, but the youth of this beautiful country?
One thing that I learned like now, whether it's a competition or ordinary show, is to commit to something 100%, not half-bodily. If you put your mind to something, do it fully.
And I'm going to leave it in those words. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are watching Spin Sessions with myself, Vic Pardell, and accompanied and in the middle of so many talented spinners here at Red Bull Shay'imoto. And just like every single spin event, whether with the big money and the big production or small money and small production, there's always these conversations that happen in the pits. When legends in the game like this, you see Jeff, Tata, Scorpus, we got Pit Crew up in the mix, man. Everybody having conversations. Scorpus, how you doing?
What can I say? I just want to spin.
Tell us a little bit about the feeling you feel when you're sitting in the pits and waiting to be called up to go to the pitch.
There's nothing like it. When you're sitting in the pits and they just say, then it's your time to shine. You get in your car, you start it, you go, and you just do your thing.
Jeff James has been the judge with Red Bull Shay'imoto for all 6 editions. Jeff, please tell the people honestly some of the hardships and challenges and pushback you've had as a person and as a judge and as the brand that you are, Jeff James.
Shoma Vic. This is exciting. You know, this is one of the biggest stage when it comes to competition, such as your Red Bull Shay'imoto. And for the mere fact that it's a fast-growing sport, and these young boys are very good. It's also difficult for me, you know, to judge or score points. But so far everything is going fine, and I love the way spinning, or should I say, I love the way spinning, the way it's taking place. You know, it's in a very positive direction. You know, so far so good, and I'm happy, man.
Folks are already celebrating the Red Bull Shay'imoto outside. Monde is the owner and founder of Wheels and Smoke, which is legitimately the first home of spinning in Gauteng and South Africa as a whole. Monde, tell us a little bit about your daily motions of running active events at Wheels and Smoke.
It's a challenge. It was a challenge. You get used to it at some point of time. Yeah, the most important aspect is treating these athletes as family. You know, spinning is coming from nothing.
Absolutely.
That we cannot forget, and it is very important that we always have accommodation measures for them, because it's not like any other sport whereby you can just pop in your pocket and pop out 200k.
Sure.
And yeah, it's always a challenge, Vic, as a cost, putting your athletes first, because for every event or competition to be a success, you need them.
Absolutely.
For example, I'll make a perfect example of scopers. How many tires did you have to have for this event, and at what cost just for the tires?
It was 20 tires and 13,500 rand.
And brand new tires, because that's what Red Bull Shay'imoto, you gotta, if you want to have a full 2.5 minute round, you can't come here with pre-owned or second-hand tires. If you want to be competitive, you need brand new tires.
Unfortunately.
So everything we do, it is important that we are lenient, because as much as it is the fastest growing sport, but we still have, you know, some points where we need to make sure that it is a competitive sport more than a circus sport.
Absolutely.
Correct? So,
Monde, you're the founder of the training grounds. You know, Wheels and Smoke on a Thursday night is world renowned. We've had various people come through and shoot documentaries at your place, music videos, big budget productions, low budget productions. But what I want to focus is Wheels and Smoke on a Thursday night has become the training ground for future talented drivers, and some of those drivers are here. How do you feel about being the founder of that establishment?
I would like to say I wouldn't like to claim that I have done enough. There's still a lot to be done, but it is a huge honor as Wheels and Smoke brand to see spinning where it is today.
Absolutely.
Scopas is my son. He became bad company at Wheels and Smoke. He became the landlord at Wheels and Smoke. Renzo Mano from Kuruman were taught spinning from Wheels and Smoke. I adopted Katra at some point, and he became Katra at Wheels and Smoke. Red Bull Shay'imoto started at Wheels and Smoke. Spinning is where it is today because of the existence of Wheels and Smoke. It is a major honor to be seated here with the legendary people like Jeff James, who have contributed so much in spinning, not by monetary value, but a lot of means just his presence now in spinning. It would be easy if we had money to say we deserve royalties. Sure. But I guess it will get to that point sometime. Another perfect example, check this layout. Check every other Red Bull Shay'imoto layout. Go check Wheels and Smoke.
Absolutely.
You will see or realize that Wheels and Smoke is indeed the benchmark of spinning.
these are just some of the figures that have built spinning to where it is in 2025. You know where you're at? This is Spin Sessions.
By your boy King K, all the way from Limpopo. I'd like to say from the bottom of my heart, shout out to Spin Sessions.
namhlanje sila ku-Red Bull Shay'imoto bekumnandi kakhulu kwi-spin session nangu-Fike bekhona. Shout out to umfowethu uPunjaro ubuye nayo usebenze kakhulu siyabonga kakhulu Spin Nation all the way. Fike kunene.
Catch us live on Spin Sessions. Thank you.
I'm from Japan. I'm doing a podcast and everything out there. I'm here with Red Bull Japan doing a documentary about spinning, and then hopefully in Japan people could see that. In Japan we have drifting, but drifting is all about kind of like, you know, going like circles and stuff like that. But here in spinning, it has a really strong entertainment aspect and an audience and different skills and obstacles. It's so unique culture and such a unique competition. It's just like, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the favorite motorsports I ever seen, for sure, hands down. Everyone has like own styles, you know what I mean? They got skills, performance, smoke, the crowd, everything is so amazing. I love being here. It's been one of the best experiences I ever had in my life.
A lot of surprises. Can't say right now. I want you to see, because if I say right now, people are gonna hear. Because it's dangerous, you need to be skillful at the same time. If you don't play it at the right time, wrong time, will get you in trouble. So you're gonna need the right time.
After another epic night of celebrating South African talented spinners, a champion has been crowned for Red Bull Shay'imoto 2025. Mad love and appreciation goes to your new champ, Punjaro, taking the 2025 title. Once again, join us in Spin Sessions every bi-weekly as we celebrate this culture, this movement, this sport that is so uniquely South African.